and I saw the shadows walking under the door, that's when I realized I fucked up. Multiple spirits were walking in my hall, and that is the same hallway where a year before that, I ran into, like, the Shadow Man. You know, show me a sign or say your name or something, and it starts going crazy saying Zozo.
See that ever again.
Oh, it's moving.
Blue Skidoo, you can too. Welcome to the Corey and Aaron Show.
Hey guys, what's up?
Hope everyone's doing good today.
Yeah, hope you guys are having a good day.
Today on the Corey and Aaron Show, we have a special guest.
Bro, are you teaching second grade, Aaron?
Today on the Corey and Aaron Show, we have a special guest.
We're doing arts and crafts. Okay, no, we do have a special guest though, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to say who it is?
His name is Joey.
And he just did my fade.
He did his fade.
Guys, this is a true story. I just got my hair cut about an hour ago, 2 hours ago.
True story. I just got my hair cut.
Dude, it's true, dude. I really did, Aaron.
You're right. Mm-hmm.
But no, as he's cutting my hair, he just starts telling me all these Ouija board stories. And I'm like, bro, I'm literally about to go shoot a podcast
about Ouija board stories.
And the stories that he just told me might be scarier than mine.
Wait. What?
Swear to God, his stories might actually be scarier than mine. Dude, and I've never met anyone that is as... Okay, here's the thing though. He still plays with Ouija boards. He's still cool playing with them.
Yeah, I'm a pass.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna pass on that too.
Hold on, guys.
Yeah,
Let me
get
fix
into that
the camera
later.
really quick. And the camera's fixed.
Good job, Aaron.
Perfect.
Good job fixing that camera, brother.
That's what I was going for, sir.
You know what you guys should do right now?
What?
They should go download Himalaya, follow us on Himalaya, comment on our new recent podcast on Himalaya.
And you could win $100
from Aaron himself.
Okay, why do you... It's next year, be like, yeah, he's giving me $100 as well.
Next week, guys, I'm entering the contest, so get ready. I might win. I know the people that are doing the contest, so I might win next week, and Aaron is giving all of the money to me. He's throwing down the money, I'm winning the money, and then I'm gonna... You know what I'll do? When I win that $100 next week, Aaron, I'll use that $100 to then give out to the next week, so then that person can win the $100 that I got. But I really got that $100 from you.
Oh. So follow us on Himalaya.
Thanks, Aaron. Everyone comment, thank you, Aaron.
And follow us on Himalaya.
Yo, what else should they do?
Follow us on Himalaya.
Also, guys, make sure to follow us on Himalaya.
And you can follow us on Himalaya.
That's right.
If you don't follow us on Himalaya, if you don't follow us on Himalaya, if you don't follow us on
Himalaya.
Okay. If you don't follow us on Himalaya, then we are going to be very sad, very sad, very sad.
Yep. We've actually cried many nights because I've met 2 people that didn't follow us on Himalaya. And cried for a week straight.
Yeah.
A week straight.
lots of crying.
Lots of tears.
Yeah.
Lots of tears. But hey, also, guys, we should tell them about our behind-the-scenes videos.
Yeah, true. So we have behind-the-scenes videos as well. Corey's going to take the $100 that he won from the Himalaya follow and commenting their Twitter on the Himalaya most recent podcast.
Yeah.
And he's going to go to our Patreon. And he's going to become one of the number $100 tiers in Patreon.
I'm going to be a level 100?
He's going to be a level 100 in Patreon. We still have no one that's done that yet.
You know what happens if you become a level 100?
You become a professional.
And when you become a professional, you become...
Ubisoft.
Ubisoft?
Ubisoft.
Guys,
the gaming company.
Listen, guys, we have a bunch of different tiers on our Patreon, and they're all different prices, but they all pretty much do the same thing.
Right now. But not later on.
We promise in the future, maybe one of them will send you ice cream, and the other one will send you socks.
Socks.
You never know.
Yeah.
You really never know.
I think by the time that this podcast is up, I think we're gonna have some of the behind the scenes from the Suicide Bridge up, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I actually just finished editing that last night. Guys, we have like a 5 to 10 minute video from Suicide Bridge of us walking around, walking underneath it, going up to the light. The light started flickering as we're talking to it.
Mm-hmm.
I turned Elton into a believer. That's
Into
all I'm
a
going to say.
believer?
Yeah. And no,
He loves Justin Bieber.
no, not Bieber. A believer.
Oh.
Jeez. Dude, Elton is literally one of the
Most skeptical
people I've ever met.
Mm-hmm.
And my video from Utah has him like, I had a huge long conversation with him about the Utah video.
Mm-hmm.
And he literally was just like, you did it, Corey. Like, you did it.
You found it, Yost.
Like, I can't.
I mean,
he can't say nothing.
I mean, like they saw in the last podcast. If you haven't seen the last podcast, you can go check it out as well.
Yeah.
Just by the way.
And that video, though, the video of the demon, I still haven't put that out, and I still don't know if I'm going to.
Mm-hmm. But we're getting more and more bold as the months go by.
Yeah, so maybe, guys, as of 2022, you'll finally see the demon video.
In 2022, guys, you're going to be able to see a demon.
But yeah, guys, so if you want those behind-the-scenes Patreon footage, though, just click the link down below. The Corey and Aaron Show's our Patreon, and support us. Support us on Patreon. I have seen so many videos on Twitter and Instagram and so many comments on YouTube of people catching stuff behind us, like weird lights, weird figures, weird like mist floating past us in the background, and then like weird noises. Like there's a scene where Elton's talking about a Ouija board, or he's talking about something with us. It was right when we were talking about spirits. And you hear something go, shh, mid podcast. And obviously, it wasn't me and Aaron, and it wasn't Elton, because Elton was asking us a question. So why would Elton immediately go, shh? I'm going to pull it up, actually. I want to play it for you guys.
It's crazy because I never heard that noise while I was editing the podcast.
No.
Like, at all. And whenever we edit the podcast, we do like 2 edits. You know, we do like instead of just doing 1 edit, we run through, we do 2 edits, and then we watch it. Mm-hmm. And like, I don't know how we didn't catch that, but everyone else caught it. So you guys are detectives. Congratulations.
That they caught that?
That they caught that, and we are obviously not detectives.
That's what scares me. How did we not? We're really good at picking up on noises. How did we not hear that during editing?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, bro, but listen, I got the footage.
And that's when I realized, and I was like, oh, maybe that little boy that I saw wasn't so much of a good spirit. Okay, so I want you to remember everything you just told me, and then think about the clip you told me about that you got in Utah. What did you hear, and then what did you see? Shh.
What did you hear, then what did you see? And then something goes, shh.
What?
It was telling Elton or me not to answer it and like be quiet.
It said shh.
It said shh.
Bro, what?
We never heard that editing. Like, we would have heard that. How weird is that?
Dude, I can't explain it because that wasn't there when we were filming it. That wasn't there when we were editing it. But that was there when the video was posted.
How could audio be added to it when it gets posted? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Like, I mean, like, it might have been there whenever we were editing it. We just didn't catch it.
How?
I mean, there was a lot of people talking in the room, so that might have been like,
true.
A little difficult, you know?
True. Very true.
But, like...
That's terrifying. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it, bro.
Dude,
you want to hear it one more time?
Yeah, go
one
again.
More? And it wasn't wind. Like, that's not wind. That's not...
Because we've been sitting out there for an hour.
And I was like, oh.
And it's a voice. It's a voice, bro.
So much of a good spirit. Okay, so I want you to remember everything you just told me, and then think about the clip you told me about that you got in Utah. What did you hear, and then what did you see? Shh.
Shh. What? What is that?
Did I say shh?
No, bro.
Was that not
me?
Me?
No. Look, I'll show you one more time, Aaron. Look at your face, bro. You're not talking. You're not doing nothing. Watch.
Think about the clip you told me about that you got in Utah. What did you hear, and then what did you see? Shh.
We both just go. No one said shh. And on top of that, bro, who would just go, shh?
Dude, the thing is, we were also...
Shh. It's out of nowhere. None of us did that. Elton asked a question. What do you guys think? Well, Elton. Yeah, that wasn't us, bro.
Dude, we were
Wasn't
also
us.
turned away from the mic. So the way the mics work is you have to be like talking into them, or else it's like super far away like this.
Exactly. Especially to hear a shh.
Yeah, especially to hear like
close.
something like that. Yeah. So like whenever we turned our heads, that was impossible for us to be like shh without hearing it like it's like on the side, you know?
That wasn't us. That wasn't us, bro.
Jesus, dude.
But-
I don't know.
But yeah, I guess, guys, we're going to go ahead and go into the commercial break. And then when we get back, we're going to have Joey in here. And we're going to get into some Ouija board stories.
Some really scary stuff. So, should I send it to commercial break now?
Yeah.
Okay. What's going on, guys? So we're here to talk to you guys today about our sponsor, Talkspace.
Yeah, life can be stressful between school, family, work, and everything in between. It's not always easy to find time for yourself.
With Talkspace Online Therapy, it makes taking care of your mental health a whole lot more affordable and convenient. Simply provide your preferences for therapy, and Talkspace will match you with one of 4,000 plus therapists on the same day. And you can send your therapist unlimited text, audio, video, picture messages at any time and anywhere.
It's super affordable. Pretty much 1 month of Talkspace is the same amount as one face-to-face session in real life.
With an actual therapist, yeah.
Yeah.
And you don't have to wait a week to say what's on your mind.
Yeah.
Talkspace has more than 4,000 licensed therapists who are experienced in addressing everyday challenges that we all face. To match with your perfect therapist for a fraction of the price, you can go to Talkspace.com. Make sure to use the code Corey and Aaron to get your first week free, and just to show your support for the show.
Yeah, guys, that's code Corey and Aaron at Talkspace.com.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys, and please check out Talkspace. Your mental health is no joke.
Hey kid, do you want to win a $100 Visa gift card?
Yeah!
Do you want to be able to finally afford AirPods?
Yeah.
All you got to do is download the Himalaya app and follow the Corey and Aaron Show.
Okay.
Leave a comment on our newest podcast and you could win.
I'm doing it right now, mister! Hey guys, what's up? Corey's here. I wanted to be on the commercial too. Bye.
Please don't operate Corey and Aaron while using heavy machinery. Also, it may cause bleeding.
And we're back. I'm on the other side now.
Hey, Aaron.
What? Hello.
How you doing?
I'm pretty good.
How'd you get over here?
I don't know.
Good stuff, bro. Good stuff. Yo, we're back with our guests now, though.
Joey.
What's up, bro?
How you guys doing?
Introduce yourself, man.
My name is Joey Official. We're here to talk about some paranormal activities that I've been through.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro.
Terrifying.
When I was just with him, guys, this morning, he showed me a few of his videos, and I almost pooped my pants. I think I can say calmly.
A little.
Like you went to the Queen Mary.
Yes,
but
yes,
like
I did.
a year ago or
A year ago, right when they actually allowed guests to book the room,
Yeah.
I was like one of the first people to actually get the room.
Jesus.
And you went in the
Wow.
boiler room.
We had the whole ship to ourselves.
The
whole ship. The
No,
whole
you
ship.
didn't.
Boiler room, room B340, the pool room where that
The
little-
person drowned,
little
right?
kid drowned.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had
You
that
went in
all to
there?
ourselves. Yes.
How do we do that?
Well,
Jesus.
Just make a few deals with some spirits, and they'll
Exactly.
convince the workers.
a few deals with some demons. You're good.
good
But no,
to go.
you were playing the Ouija board in room B340.
Yes, I was playing in. It was the most. That room is terrifying. Just
Yes.
being inside that room is terrifying. I don't care what anybody says. You were in that room. It's bad vibes.
Facts.
Dude.
You can sit in the dark room and just.
Bro, I sat in that room by myself for like multiple 5-minute, like 10-minute periods, just with the lights off and stuff, just because I was like, okay, I want to like see how it is. I didn't really. Nothing happened like in scary movies where things just like pop up out of nowhere and it's just like a dead guy or something. But like, dude, the vibes that you get just from sitting in there alone is like,
The sink turned on
something
by
else.
itself.
Oh, it's terrifying.
When we were there, the
Yeah?
sink
Mhm.
turned on by itself.
I feel
bro.
like that room, man. It was closed down for. They were saying up to 40 years, somewhat like that. Don't quote me on that, but something around there.
No, that sounds right.
Yeah.
And there was never a bed or nothing in there. It was an empty room where you can get a tour. I used to get a tour there. It was empty until they
Tour.
turned it into a room
Oh.
so people
what?
can rent out. Yeah.
That sounds a little.
As soon as I
off.
heard that, I'm like, I'm writing an email. So I send them an email. I have to
Jesus.
check out that room.
So there used to not be any furniture
No,
in there.
no furniture.
And then they were like, all right, this room really is haunted. Let's fix it up and
Exactly.
prove it to people that it
Yeah,
is.
that whole ship is known to be one of the top 10 haunted places in L.A.
Wow.
If not top
Jesus.
5.
Well, top 10 in the world.
Top 10 in the
apparently, yeah.
world. Excuse me. Yeah, top 10 in
Yeah.
the world.
You see
And
the
there
lights
goes
just
the
flicker?
lights, yeah.
Oh, this studio
As
is
you
creepy.
just, right,
This
bro?
place is creepy.
Right, bro?
This
Oh.
place is creepy.
Do you want to tell them what happened while you were playing the Ouija
Yeah.
board?
So at first, I have a couple skeptic friends that don't believe in like the paranormal,
Mhm.
and I was always like telling them, "Yo, if you believe in it, you'll see it.
Mm-hmm.
You just gotta go with the flow."
Exactly.
So we start playing the Ouija board, little creaks. I heard footsteps all throughout the whole night,
Mhm.
and then like I kept hearing noises from the closet. I'm like, "Yo, why do I keep hearing like little girls' voices inside the closet?"
Jesus.
And the closet door is open.
Remember where the robe moved?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So I'm sitting down. We're playing with the Ouija board. It's all on video. We're sitting down, messing around with the Ouija board. Nothing happens.
Mm-hmm.
I hear minor creaks, sounds, and then like I kept like I'm sitting right next to the closet door, like a couple feet away, and I'm kept sensing like someone's watching me from that room.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, like as soon as we were about to finish with the Ouija board, we asked it a lot of questions. As soon as I'm about to finish, something terrifying happens. Like legit terrifying.
Jesus.
I mean, I showed Corey the video. Corey, you want to take it here from?
Yeah. So a guy walks in with a horrible fade. And
You got me. You got me on that one.
And then you fixed them up.
And then I hooked him up. And then I gave him the best fate of his life.
real
Something
scary shit.
horrifying happened. This guy's cut was so bad. I helped him
I
out.
had to
No.
hook him up.
Dude, no. This is I'm about to pull this up. This is terrifying.
Yeah.
The door starts to close.
Yeah.
Your friend sees it, it starts to close.
Yeah.
So then you look over. As you look over, the robe
Jumps out of its own like
Jesus.
the hanger.
just scoots.
It scoots
the
towards
whole
the
thing
front,
goes flying towards like the
and then the
exit of
door
closet.
slams.
Yeah.
And I screamed like a little girl, and I run out.
Dude,
Which
I would have
just
screamed like a
proves that
little
it's
girl too.
100%.
Which proves it's real, bro.
100%.
Dude, there's
Jesus.
People. That's the thing. People go to all these haunted places and they're like, okay, this place is haunted. Well, then
Yeah.
show me a ghost right now.
Exactly.
And then they give it 30 minutes. Okay, this is bull. I'm leaving.
Yeah.
If you actually go somewhere
And you
and
stay there for like 8 hours, 9 hours.
Oh,
your
you're
whole
gonna
life
catch
will
something.
change.
Yeah, your whole life will change.
Yes.
If you don't believe, you become a believer for sure.
Exactly.
Oh, yes, you do. Oh, my God. Whew.
You want to see this video?
Yeah, I definitely do.
One of the most terrifying days of my life.
Okay. All right. You ready for this?
Yo, me just hearing it creeps
Yeah.
me out.
You're scared just listening to
Yeah.
it, bro. Watch the closet door. Ready?
Oh, it's closing now. Dude, that yanked the robe,
Exactly.
man. That yanked
Bro,
that robe,
I was
dude.
terrified.
That's
Jumped
while you're playing a Ouija board.
while I was playing the Ouija board. We asked it one last question. My friend's like, yo, let's just leave it alone. While I was playing, the whole time I was playing, I'm looking to my right, looking over my shoulder. I felt like something, like,
felt something.
I felt like
Dude.
someone's watching me.
There have apparently been stories, and don't completely quote me on this, but there have been stories of people waking up in the middle of the night and seeing like an old man just sitting in the chair that's in the corner.
Wow.
Because I don't know if the chair was in that one, but when we were in that room, there was like a chair in the corner, and they
That's
saw
right.
an old man just sitting there. They
In
wake
room
up,
B340.
yeah, in B340, and so like
Over by where you were playing the Ouija
Man.
board.
something about that closet, man. I think that's also where like some of the hangings went or something like that, right?
Really?
Right? Somewhere
Bro,
in there. I
there's
know
so
people
many
hung
stories.
themselves.
A lot of people died in
A
that
lot-
room,
oh,
right?
man,
Like what,
many.
20 or even
No.
more? More?
Oh, throughout the years?
Yeah.
At least a couple dozen. At least.
Jesus.
At least.
In that one room.
In that one room.
Why?
I have no
In that
idea.
One room?
It's just a cursed room.
That's horrible.
That is
and now
crazy.
it's a cursed room and they're fixing it up to rent out.
Yeah, they're actually happy about it being cursed. Like, as soon as you walk in.
They're like, yeah,
Yeah, we
sweet.
have ghosts here, yeah.
Yeah, people have killed themselves in this room.
Yeah.
Yeah, great, you know?
Go ahead and book your night and stay
Oh
there.
my god.
I mean, I feel like I'd be
That's
happy
crazy.
too if I was making a lot of money off of it.
Yeah,
you know, because everyone wants to stay there now.
They're promoting their ship's haunted, which it really is.
Yeah.
I can confirm 100%.
Like I can imagine just being a worker working there. You know,
I've asked a couple employees there.
and like what
They
like,
see like shadows in the hallways. Because that hallway is like a quarter mile long.
Bro, that hallway's terrifying.
You can't see the end. You literally have to like lay down
No.
flat on the ground to see like it.
That hallway is so scary, dude.
Dude, you know what's scary to me? A lot of these haunted places, like every time that we go to like a haunted hotel or like, you know, like a haunted
Yeah.
ship or something, there's always a super long, scary hallway
That's
with a
terrifying.
mirror.
Yeah.
There's
Oh,
always a
man.
mirror.
Just one
at
mirror.
the very end of the
At
hallway.
the very end of the hallway. So
It's
that
the
you can-
creepiest mirror, bro. It looks like a mirror from like The Shining or something.
It's
It's
terrible.
like someone's just gonna bust through it.
dude, we
It's weird.
Bro, we should have a podcast in B340.
Oh my God.
I'm not even kidding. We should have a podcast in B340.
That would be terrifying.
That would be so
would
scary.
No Ouija boards though.
No Ouija board.
I
on the
can't.
podcast.
I can't do it.
I
See,
can't do it.
I told you.
man.
I told you
I
he
gotta
likes
get my
Ouija
fingers
board.
on there. I gotta get my fingers on the Ouija
Dude,
board.
that's a
Bro.
portal, man. That's asking
It
for some
honestly,
bad
it
stuff.
honestly is a portal.
That's why that's why the closet slammed shut.
Bro.
And that's why the rope went flying, bro, because you were on the Ouija board.
It gives you answers, positive and negative.
Yeah.
So you might want to find out
Facts.
something you don't want to find out.
Or what's to say that they're not lying?
Exactly.
You know?
You don't know what's on the other side.
You don't know what's on the other side. What if it's not even ghosts we're talking to? What if it's demons?
Exactly.
You know? That's what we
Yeah,
thought we were
everything
talking
is
to.
that's why I
possible.
don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like the whole demon factor of it, cause like
Yeah, I won't ever touch
I
a Ouija
don't-
board.
dude,
I can't.
I don't know, bro. We watch all these movies, you know, and like
Yeah.
we're live right now, and it's
Yeah.
like demons. They look like they're made up and
Exactly.
but it's real.
I mean, think about it. You can't have movies if there's never been real life events like
Exactly. That's 100%
All
fact.
these movies are inspired by real life
that.
events.
I mean,
Facts.
like, you're not going to, like, no one was just like, yeah, we're scared of this random thing.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, like.
just
like,
so happens everybody's scared of it.
Yeah.
Everybody knows what it is.
Yeah, someone must have seen it and
Yeah.
started it.
I mean,
exactly.
like, look at the Annabelle doll. The Annabelle doll's a real doll.
Exactly.
Like, it's an actual doll. I mean, it doesn't look like the creepy Annabelle doll that they have, but it's like this, like, little Annie doll or whatever it's called. And, like, that thing's real. That's 100% real. Like, that, like, they made, like, a huge multi-million-dollar franchise off of it. But,
Exactly.
like, that's, like, the reason that all these movies are made is because there was something that inspired them in the beginning.
course.
Unless someone just was like, I want to think of something really scary now because scary movies do well.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I don't know, bro. It's weird. All these movies, they be like based on a true story. Then
Yeah.
all this demonic stuff happens,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
everybody's all like, "Oh, it's not really on
Yeah.
a true story." But
Yeah.
it
There's
is.
no way that actually happened. It's a movie. It's just
Yeah.
movie
Yeah.
magic, you know?
Yeah, it's
There's-
just fake. It's a fake true story.
Dude, you should tell, did you say the story about, have you said that on the podcast, Yes? The story about, like, astral projection where you're, like, in, like, the stop sign, everything's white, you're at the stop sign?
Oh, I don't think I've talked about that on the podcast.
I don't think you told him about that on the podcast.
No.
Oh, my God. You should tell him that on the podcast, dude. You
All
should
right,
tell him that.
I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
How old were you when you first played with a Ouija board?
I'd say about 12 or 13.
Okay.
Oof.
And I thought it was a toy.
Yes.
Like
They-
legit. They used to sell them at Toys R Us.
Yeah, they market
Yeah.
it as a toy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my parents bought me one. And the first night, I told my sister, I'm like, yo, you want to go play with the Ouija board? She's like, no, I've heard so many bad things about it. I'm like, well, I'm going to go play. So I go play with it
By yourself?
by myself inside the closet.
At 12 or 13?
At 12
you
or
are
13.
kidding, dude.
Inside the closet.
Oh, no.
Ever since then, like, I believe on the other side. Some people, like, say they do,
Yeah.
but they actually don't.
Yeah.
Dude,
But I've seen, heard,
Yes.
I have a list.
the second you experience something, you're like,
Exactly.
there's no way. There's no, like everyone's like, oh, there's got to be a reasonable, like, explanation
Yeah.
for this. We're like, okay, there's only so many reasonable explanations before you're like, okay, this is real.
Yeah.
This is just real. This is
Did
is real.
you know what sleep paralysis is?
I have sleep paralysis.
Ever since the Ouija board or since before?
Well, as long as I can remember. Let me put it to you that way. But
Okay.
every night I have sleep paralysis.
Every night?
Every single night. Every single night.
Whoa.
There's been times where I'm laying down in bed that my mind's wide awake,
Yeah.
but my body's shut down. I can't move.
Yeah.
Like I tell myself, yo, move your left leg. I can't move. I'm stuck.
What if,
Don't tell me nothing scary now.
I mean, it's Okay, just listen to me. You should try this. Have you ever heard that like while you're in the middle of sleep paralysis, you can get out of your body and go wander?
Oh man, I don't want to try that.
It's called astral projection.
Astral projection.
It's like
So-
leaving your body into the spirit world,
Yeah.
basically. I don't think it's during sleep paralysis though, but like, because I've had sleep
Mm.
paralysis, and I've never done that during that. But
I've done it once, or it was one of the scariest dreams I've ever had, and it seemed so real. This was okay. I'm gonna tell this whole story. It involves the Ouija board. Right before this happened, this was like my 17th birthday party, and we threw it at my house, and I had like 30 homies over. It was a pretty cool party, and then afterwards, a bunch of people went home, but I still had like 10 guests over.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo. Y'all don't believe me how my house is haunted, because I would go around telling everybody my house is haunted, my house is haunted, it's so cool, my house is haunted. I was like, y'all don't believe me, let's do the Ouija board. So we played with the Ouija board and everything's happening, and I'm just like, yeah, how cool is that? I told you it'd do that. No, come here, you try it. It's gonna work. Everything's going to plan, because at this point I still was fascinated by Ouija boards. I thought that it was really cool, and everybody's playing it, everything's fine, and then all of a sudden my friend tells me, because I brought up my sleep paralysis, and he brings up and he goes, you know that you can like leave your body.
Wow.
And they say that if you're in sleep paralysis, you can learn how to like use it, whatever. And I was like, what? Like it was very strange to me, but I was like, I'm gonna try it. And they went home at 6 a.m. on the dot, which was very strange. Like I had my homies over all night, and then they left like right at 6:00. Okay,
What?
right at 6 a.m. in the morning.
well, they're like, now's the time. We're
Well,
gone.
no. So that's the thing. They leave, and then all I remember is as soon as I go to my room, I lay down in my bed and I look at the cable box, and the time says 6 a.m. exactly.
Wow.
And so and it's getting light outside. Like there's already light almost coming through the window. And the first thing I think to myself is, oh, like I'm gonna have sleep paralysis tonight. I was like, I know it's gonna happen, because it was rare. It didn't happen a lot, but
Yeah.
so
Whenever you talk about it,
Every time I thought about it, it happened
is
to
when
me.
it happens.
Every time I thought about it, and then,
Exactly.
boom, I can't move.
Exactly. So I wake up and I'm like, yep, I'm in sleep paralysis. And I look at I couldn't move my head, but I can move my eyes. And I look at the cable box to see the time. And the time was just like spinning. And then it landed on 666. And then it made me like think immediately, okay, this is either a dream or this is either a dream. You know, I'm gonna try controlling the dream, because I was like, this isn't real life, and I knew that I was in sleep paralysis. So this is super strange, bro. I remember, because he told me, he's like, you can look at yourself. So the next thing I remember is just looking at myself, like floating up, turning around, looking down, and then there I am just sleeping on the floor.
Oh my god.
And I was like, well, I want to go wander. So I remember going through my house, and this is all in my dream, or I don't know what this is. I'm gonna call it a dream, because I sound probably crazy. And I remember going out, and I opened the front door, and it's just white everywhere. There's all my neighbors' houses are gone. There's no grass. There's no nothing. Everything is just white. So I'm like, is this heaven? Like, what is this? And I walk out the door, and then I see a stop sign all the way at the end of my street, and I'm like, oh, that's the only thing here is a stop sign. So I go down to the stop sign, and as I'm like about to get there, I see like the Shadow Man. You know who that is? You ever heard of the Shadow Man?
I have no idea who the Shadow Man is. But I'm curious now.
I think that I got the Shadow Man because of like Ouija boards, because I play with them a lot.
Yeah.
And then I didn't even know that there was a Shadow Man until I told my homie that was even there for my birthday party this story. And then he was like, that was probably the Shadow Man.
Oh my God.
I'm like, what the hell is the Shadow Man? But so the Shadow Man is this figure that it's just a giant shadow, and it has like a big hat, and it also could be holding, like a stick or something.
Like a
but they
cane?
just, like a cane.
Yeah.
And they just say that it's from Ouija boards and stuff like that. So in my dream, I'm like, oh, that's like the Shadow Man.
I'm probably gonna dream about this tonight.
I'm so
Jesus
sorry, bro.
Christ.
I'm probably gonna have the Shadow
leave
Man.
your
I'm
house.
sorry, bro.
The Shadow
Don't
Man
leave your
gonna come
house.
to me.
No, bro, this is I feel so bad now, because
No,
I remember
no.
my homies telling me this on my birthday and me thinking, I'm screwed. This is happening to me tonight. And then it happened.
No, I mean
Dude.
like sleep paralysis. I get it almost every day.
Don't just remember not to leave your house.
So
Yeah, I'm
don't
leave your house.
Don't leave your
No,
house.
I'm not leaving my house.
Don't try doing it.
Like what I'm saying is like in the astral projection, like when you're out of your body, Don't leave.
I'm
your
not getting
house.
out of my body. I'm staying in my body.
Okay,
Yeah.
stay in
Waiting
your
till
body.
I wake
Don't
up.
leave that house.
Because all I remember is running back and like just the white. There's just white, but I see my house all the way down there.
That's terrifying.
And I'm running, and I can hear him like walking closer to me, like kind of running after me.
Wow.
And then as soon as I reached my front door, it was all fast forward. It was like I'm in my front door, back in my body.
Oh my God.
I wake up immediately, and it's like 7:30 a.m.
That's insane.
Super weird.
That's super weird.
So that
Jesus.
was that. I don't know. That was the one and only time I ever tried doing that. I did not like it, bro. So I wouldn't recommend it.
Ouija boards are like a portal. Every time you mess with it, something happens to you, whether it's now or in the long run.
You think we entered that portal like when we're in sleep paralysis?
Possibly.
Like that's the other.
I've had many people tell me that it's possible.
Jesus.
When you Google sleep paralysis, it's the devil sitting on you. Google it right now.
What?
Google it
Are
right
you
now.
being serious?
I don't
right
Sleep
know.
now?
paralysis is when the devil's holding you down for you not to move.
Okay. So,
Things just got a little interesting.
Jesus.
Sorry, you crushed me. I'm going to crush you now.
Dude,
Google it.
that's the Shadow Man, right there.
That's what you were talking about?
Yeah, look.
Jesus. And it is
The Shadow Man's the first image of sleep paralysis.
It is the devil sitting on you.
It's the devil sitting on you so you can't move.
Jesus.
That's what makes you not want to move. That's what makes you...
And then that gives you the option to leave your body, aka that's your soul going to explore.
Exactly.
And then that's his chance to grab your soul because it's out of your body.
Exactly.
And he has the Shadow Man do it.
You
Wow.
don't- The lights just dimmed. What'd I tell you?
Ooh.
You think I'm good, right? Because I left my body in a dream or whatever.
Yeah, it's because you
It-
got back. You
Yo,
got back.
Did you guys
before
turn
it
on the
touched-
air?
No.
You
Swear
get
to-
cold?
There's like wind.
I mean,
No,
maybe
there's
the
not.
air.
I swear to
maybe
God. Somewhere here.
Okay, there's a vent
No.
right there, so maybe.
There's wind in here somewhere.
Yeah, no, the vent's on. Vent's on. Okay, that scared the shit out of me,
That
dude.
scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, the vent's on.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's-
Jesus Christ.
That was a little
dude.
weird.
Right when we talk about it and the vent turns on,
Oh my God.
lights flicker.
What's some other stories that you've had? Because Corey told me that you had like so many, like a
So-
ton of stories.
Man, so recently, me and one of my friends found this abandoned 24-hour cemetery. We Googled it. It was known to be one of the most haunted cemeteries in LA. So my bright idea was to grab a Ouija board, head out to the cemetery,
You brought a Ouija board to the cemetery?
and it was
That's
around.
just asking for.
And,
Man.
I made sure it was at 3 a.m. Exactly on the dot. As
How
soon
long
as
in
I
ago
a
was this?
cemetery.
About 3 months ago in a cemetery.
Did you film it?
We filmed it.
Oh my God.
We filmed it, but I had no time to upload.
Oh, so this is all raw footage. It's
raw
not even
footage.
up yet.
Not even up yet.
Jesus,
What
Jesus
happened,
Christ,
bro?
man.
It was terrifying. So we get there, we park, leave the car, we're talking. It's terrifying. It's pitch black, like literally. It's like a woodsy cemetery. So there's like you're in the woods, but there's like cemetery graveyards everywhere.
Jesus.
So we go by the crematory. There's like this wall where they put like the bodies inside
Mhm.
and they put their names on the outside.
Yeah.
So that's like the only spot where they had like a little picnic table where we can play the actual Ouija board.
Uh-huh.
So the whole time, me and my friends start playing the Ouija board, start asking the questions, and it was answering like nonstop, like responsive. Every question we asked, it answered. And so we started asking it, "What's your name?" Gave us her name. It was a female. How old were you when you passed? Gave us the exact date and time. And this whole time, like every time I start playing with the Ouija board, I feel like I'm being watched.
That's what it feels like, right?
Bro, it's terrifying.
You always feel like
Every
something.
single time.
You don't want to look behind you, but you do.
Every single
Every
time. So we start playing, we start asking him more questions, gives us like responses, instant responses, and then I smelled something. It smelled like a flower, like a perfume. I'm like, yo, why am I smelling this right now randomly?
What was her name?
I don't recall her name. It's all on video.
Do you know what what letter you think it started with?
A or L?
Whenever we just went to Utah, there's like a ghost there, and her name's Elizabeth, and she smells like perfume.
Wow.
Yeah, like roses.
And
Wow.
and you only
Yeah.
smell it like when you go into
Into the men's bathroom.
in the men's bathroom.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's terrifying.
Yeah. But sorry, keep going.
Yeah. As I was playing with the Ouija board, like I'm literally sitting down outside in pitch black. Me and my friend are just like playing with the Ouija board. I smelled something like fresh roses literally drifted my nose. So I got scared. I'm like, what's going on? Like it was like a strong perfume.
And you're in a cemetery, so there's not.
I'm in a cemetery, and
yeah,
and it's abandoned cemetery, so it's not like it's active where there's actual red roses on the ground.
yeah.
So it's not a possibility.
Oh, abandoned.
Abandoned.
Like this is hundreds of years old.
Yeah, it's really old, and it's just left
my
there. I mean, the
gosh.
visitors do still come and visit, but there's no
Yeah.
office hours. It's just
Always open.
it's always open. That's where I'm taking you guys tonight, by the way.
Tonight?
Tonight,
We're going tonight?
I'm taking you guys tonight. Before I finish my story, let me continue.
Wait, what the? We're going tonight?
I don't think you guys want to come after this, but in the meantime, I was playing with the Ouija board. I asked what her name was, etc. Day she died, and then like once I was wrapping up my video, my friend's like, "Yo, turn around." So I turn around, and there was graves all over behind me, and one of the graves had the exact name that she said her name was, and the exact birth date. So I flipped. I grabbed I booked. I left my camera there. I left my camera
You left
there.
your camera?
I left my camera there. I went and picked it up like 30 minutes later. That's how terrified I was.
Oh my.
So the whole time I was talking to this
Did you
spirit.
say goodbye?
No.
Oh, you gotta say goodbye, man.
This whole time I was talking to a spirit that was communicating that was right behind me.
Do you want to go to that exact stone tonight?
Oh my God.
If you're gonna take us there
I
and
would
scare
love
the
to.
crap out of us,
I
we
would
gotta
love
scare
to.
you.
I would love to take you
Yeah.
guys there. You got into perspective, like talking about something, like, "Hey, what's your name?" Joe. And then you turn around, there's a grave.
Says Joe.
Yeah.
5 feet below you's Joe.
Oh my
Bro,
God.
that would be nuts, man.
What?
And the same birth date, like it's not. I didn't even realize it till my friend told me. He's like, "Yo, turn around." So I turn around and I booked.
That is terrifying, bro.
Terrifying.
The Ouija board said the name and the date.
Name and date on the dot
And it
on
was-
camera.
and it was right behind
raw
you.
footage. Raw footage. Not even. I haven't even touched it.
I don't know if I want to go at 3 a.m. though. That's the only thing. I'll go at 1 p.m. during the day.
I didn't realize we were going tonight.
I mean, yeah, we talked about it earlier. I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, if I bring some extra shorts, I'm down.
It was unreal.
Jesus.
I was in
Christ.
shock for like 15 seconds. I'm like, "Yo, this can't happen. How is this possible?"
Oh.
If you don't believe in Ouija boards, 100%.
What? Well, yeah, like
100%.
I don't I don't even play with the Ouija boards because first of all, I already believed in it,
Mhm.
and then second of all, I just don't.
Yeah.
I don't do that. But like I don't understand how you can't believe in something that's talking to something supernatural, because there's got to like you can't expect like when people die that there's nothing.
Yeah.
You know, there can't just be nothing. Like that's, and also there's just so much evidence.
Yeah.
Like there's whole series on it.
No,
and
bro.
stuff.
Ouija boards are horrible. I get DMs all the time from fans, and they're like, "Hey, Corey, we're playing with a Ouija board
Yeah.
tonight. Any advice?" And I'm just like,
Don't play.
Yeah, don't
Don't.
play with it.
Put it away.
No, like seriously, guys, don't play with it.
Yeah, like legit,
Like,
it's not a joke.
It's
not a
crazy
kid's game.
because you know how I won't touch one.
Yeah.
Even though I won't touch one, I'm probably already screwed. Like, even if I do touch it, it's probably not going to do anything that hasn't already happened. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, I'm already like open to it.
Yeah, you
I
opened
did
the
it
portal.
Exactly.
Yeah, you already opened the
And
portal.
I'm just scared to touch it because I don't know what's going to come out of that portal, because there's something there. There's
Yeah.
something there, bro. I mean, you guys want to hear probably my most terrifying Ouija board story?
Yes.
This is probably, yeah, definitely. This might have been one of the last times I ever touched a Ouija board. I was probably 17 years old, maybe 16, maybe 18. I don't know. We were still living in the house that we built and then haunted. We lived there for like 15 years. It was completely fine. And then we started playing with Ouija boards when I was like 10 or 9 or 11. And then it just got super haunted. We thought it was so cool. Like, we used to have, people that would clean up the house, and they called my mom one time, and they said that they had to leave the house because they thought that I was pranking them. They thought that I kept running from room to room
Oh my God.
and making toys play. And they were like, haha, Corey, we know you're here. And then they searched the whole house, and I wasn't at the house, so they didn't even finish cleaning. They
Jesus
dipped.
Christ. I would have done the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not staying in here while like
Pack my bags
toys
and
are
left.
playing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Although, the only thing about that is, I find it more fascinating than anything because I'm not really scared of getting hurt. I'm not really afraid of getting hurt by that stuff. I'm just like,
No.
it's like spooky. It's just more spooky.
It's like a
than anything.
thrill. It's like going to like sitting on a ride and waiting for that big drop.
Like a roller coaster.
It's a roller
Yeah.
coaster.
I'm gonna be honest. Whenever we do ghost stuff, I'm not like scared that it's gonna hurt me, because I very badly want to talk to it as much as I can, because the amount of investigations and stuff that we do now, I still cannot talk to it the way that I used to on a Ouija board.
Yeah.
And I'll never be able to get actually that close to like a spirit ever again.
Yeah.
Because there's just something about a Ouija board that you really connect to that spirit.
Like literally.
Everything else, it's like, oh, I heard a noise.
Yeah.
Or I might have saw
I
something.
might have saw a shadow.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But when you're actually connected to that thing, scary things happen, bro.
Yeah.
And I had 3 people over. It was 2 of my homies and then one of their girlfriends. It was my crew from Atlanta, and they were just coming and staying in town. And one of my homies, he didn't believe in, God or anything like that. And I was like, well, I'm going to prove you wrong, bro.
Yeah.
We're going to play with the Ouija board, and I'm going to prove you wrong. And it's us 3 in there. No, it's us 4 in there. It was 3 dudes, 1 girl, and the girl was like, I'm not touching it. So she immediately dipped. She didn't even touch it. So then it was just us 3. We start playing it. It starts going, pretty normal. I'm like, yeah, bro, I told you this stuff's real. He's like, I don't believe it yet. He's like, it's just you moving it. It's just you moving it.
Yeah, they always say that.
Yeah, I know. So then he goes, all right, well, is the devil here? Tell me if the devil's here. And me and my one homie both take our hands off, and we're like, no, stop. Like, you don't ask a Ouija board if the devil's here. And we were both, my homie, he takes his hands off and he leaves. He goes to his girlfriend in the other room, and then it's just me and my homie in there. And he keeps asking it, and I'm just like, please stop. And then it starts spelling out like Beelzebub or Beelzebub, whatever. That's like another name for the devil.
Oh, wow.
It starts spelling that, and I didn't even know that. He tells me that that's what it's spelling, and I'm like, what is that?
Yeah, what does that mean?
And he's like, that means like the devil, bro. I'm like, no. I was like, stop. Please stop. So then he goes, if he asked it again, he either said like, is the devil here, or, show me a sign or say your name or something. And it starts going crazy saying Zozo. And this is only him touching it. I'm not even touching it. And I'm going, bro, stop, bro, stop, bro, stop. And he's like, what's Zozo? What is Zozo? And I'm like, end it now. Say goodbye, say goodbye. I literally put my fingers on it and move it to goodbye for him and say goodbye, and then put up the board. We go running out of the room. Oh my gosh, no. Dude,
Ooh, I got chills, bro.
I just messed that up,
Jesus.
bro. I end it and put up the board, and I say that I'm leaving, and he pulls it back out.
Oh my God.
And he says that he wants to keep playing with it by himself because he doesn't believe in God, doesn't believe in the devil. This is the first time he's communicating with something on the other side.
Yeah.
So he's so into this. And he's like, no, I'm going to keep doing it. I leave the other room. It's now me, my homie, and his girl in the extra bedroom, and then my one dude in my room by himself playing the Ouija board.
Oh my God.
He comes into the extra room 5 minutes later. He's shaking, and he is just like this. Just pure blank face. And I'm going, what's wrong? What's wrong? What happened? What happened? And he goes, I can't tell you. I can't tell you what happened, Corey. And I go, dude, what happened? And he goes, I can't tell you till tomorrow, bro. He's like, I'm not telling you till tomorrow. And I start to like get teary-eyed.
Yeah.
And I'm like, is something about to happen to my family? Do I need to go wake up my brother and sisters and tell them to get out of the house?
Yeah.
Like, what is about to happen? And he goes, I'm not telling you till tomorrow. He says that again. We look behind him. There's shadows walking under the door.
Oh
Just
my
going,
God.
I swear to God. Shadows going back and forth. And I'm going, what the is that?
my God.
What the is that? The 2 people behind me, the guy and the girlfriend, they're freaking out. Actually freaking out too. He's like, I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did. Then the doorknob starts shaking by itself, and the entire door starts shaking as multiple shadows are walking back and forth through my door. So then my homie goes, you know what, bro? No, this is all fake. This has to be your parents playing a trick on us. Opens the door. There's no one in the hallway.
Okay.
So then I go, do not go out there because we're seeing all these shadows and stuff. And he goes, no, it's probably your dad. He's probably in your room. Like, I swear I just heard your door shut in your room. He goes to my room. He comes running back. There's no one in your room. I believe in ghosts now. We shut the door again. We're all freaking out, bro. He never believed in this stuff before. We're still witnessing every 3 minutes the doorknob just shaking for 10 seconds then stopping. And he's going, has this ever happened before? I'm like, no, this has never happened in my entire life. So then the girlfriend goes, can I go pray in your room? And I go, yes, please go pray in my room.
Go pray, yeah.
We open the door. All of the lights in the kitchen are just flickering on and off.
Oh, my God.
This is on video, too, bro. This is on my cell phone from when I was, like, 17. So it's on one of those little Razor cell phones.
Yeah.
I swear to God. I have it on camera. We go in the kitchen. All the lights are going crazy. They're flickering on and off, going crazy. She goes, I'm going to pray in your kitchen. So the girl goes in our kitchen. She starts walking around. She goes, in the name of Jesus Christ. As she says Jesus, all the lights go out and it's pitch black.
Oh, my God, stop.
Because we walk out there and it's bright because all the lights are flickering, right?
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden she says Jesus, it goes pitch black. We all go running back into the room because it's just pure darkness out there. And we go, did it just blow when you said Jesus Christ? And she goes, yes, it did. We shut the door. We hear noises then. Sounds like people are talking out in the kitchen. We're saying, screw this. We're staying in the room for the rest of the night, right? We all lay down. It's probably 4:30 a.m., around this time by now. We're laying down trying to go to bed. All of the toys in the closet, because it's our extra bedroom, like my little sister and brother's bedroom, all the toys keep going off. They all just keep talking, and they've never done that. And it's creepy ass toys, bro, and they all just keep talking. Then we somehow fell asleep. We're all in there, scared for about an hour. We somehow fall asleep. Then we all wake up because the ladder that's attached to the bunk bed falls on top of Bam and wakes him up because it hits him in the head.
Oh, my God.
A ladder fell on.
The ladder,
Jesus Christ,
unhooked from the bunk bed
And it fell.
backwards and landed on Bam and woke us up. Oh, and then 30 minutes after that happened, we went back to bed. It's probably almost 7 a.m. by now. We all fall back asleep, and then I woke up maybe 20 minutes later because I felt someone grab my foot.
Oh, my God.
Oh, scariest night of my entire life, and that is all because of a Ouija board.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Ouija
oh my
boards are a
God.
portal, bro.
When the door started shaking and I saw the shadows walking under the door, that's when I realized I f***ed up.
Bro.
I should have never been playing with a Ouija board.
That's-
Multiple spirits were walking in my hall, and that is the same hallway where a year before that I ran into like the shadow man in my hallway.
Oh, my God.
I thought it was my mom. I was home alone. My homie comes to pick me up. He goes, I go out to his car. We're about to head out to like downtown Orlando. And he's like, yo, bro, go get a CD. My car can't, hook up the iPhone. I was like, I got you, bro.
Yeah.
So I'm going back in there to grab a CD. I turn around the corner, and this is the corner where the shadows were walking. And I go, oh, sorry, Mom. And I put my hands up because I thought my mom was turning the corner at the same time.
Oh, my God.
And I close my eyes. I open my eyes. There's no one there. I go running out of the house.
You're like, I got that CD. Screw the CD. Screw that CD, man.
Yeah,
Jesus
screw that
Christ.
CD, bro.
What about the chair?
Oh, that story?
Yeah.
Talking about where it flew across the
You
bathroom?
should tell him about the chair. That's the one that really got me. That's the one I was like, oh my God.
So I was home with my mom, and I was in my mom's bathroom, and I was like doing my hair and shit, getting ready to go to class. And my mom yells for me to come out to the kitchen. So I go out there. As I enter the kitchen, I hear a loud like crash. So I thought immediately like, oh, the blow dryer or something like fell on the ground. And I was like, I just broke my blow dryer. I go walking back in there. The chair that I was sitting in is across the bathroom upside down.
Oh, my God.
Like something tossed it across the bathroom. And then I brought my mom in there to show my mom because this was like a week after I swear I saw a little boy standing in the living room. It was crazy, bro. It's crazy. People have no idea. Like, this is what people don't get, bro. It's a huge trend right now to do scary things.
It is.
And the thing with us is we actually grew up with scary things.
Experiences.
This isn't, we're YouTubers, so let's start doing scary videos.
Do a scary video.
No, we went through this. We went through this, guys. Like, these are all real experiences, not
fabricated experiences
at all. This is all stuff that happened years before YouTube even came out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It'll catch up onto you from a small age, though.
Facts.
I feel if you are not careful with that stuff, at least as a kid or as an adult, it can really come to like bite you in the butt as you get older. Like I had a friend, actually, which we might be doing
There go the lights again, bro. These lights.
The second that I was like, okay.
This place is terrifying, by the way.
So I have this friend from my hometown who might actually be on the podcast at some point, but he grew up when he was like 15 or 16, started dating this girl who was a witch. And she messed with all this like demonic stuff and everything. He was the first person that I heard sleep paralysis from, like about and from, because he was like, yeah. So now when I go to sleep, and he's like in his 30s. He's like, when I go to sleep, I'll wake up sometimes and I'll see a figure staying right there and I can't move my body.
Oh my God.
And he's like, that happens sometimes and I just have to let it pass. It's like, I just had to let it pass, but that's lasting with him. And he's in his 30s. Like, I think he's nearing his 40s now because, like, that was, like, 8 years ago, you know? So it's like...
You ever see anything during sleep paralysis?
I've seen it once.
One time?
Terrifying.
What'd you see?
I saw, at least I thought I saw. So I'm laying down in bed. And I was thinking about getting sleep paralysis that night, and I got it.
Mm-hmm.
You know how it is when you think about something, it happens?
Yeah, it happens, you know?
So I'm, like, laying down watching YouTube as always. So I turn off my TV. I'm laying there. So I thought I was asleep, but sleep paralysis kicks in. I can't move. I can't talk. I can blink my eyes, but I can't do anything else.
Mm-hmm.
So I look right at the corner of my door. I see a shadow. I see a tall shadow. And my room is on the second floor. And you know how when you walk on like wooden floors, you hear that little creak?
Yeah, that...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I start hearing this creak. I'm like, man, am I dreaming? But then again, I close my eyes, open my eyes. He's still there. He or she, I don't know what it was. It was a legit shadow of
Like
a
tall
human.
shadow.
A tall shadow of a human. So I'm staring at it. I'm like, okay, let me close my eyes. So I close my eyes and open it. Oh, it's still there. It's not moving. And then like 30 seconds into it, my TV turns on.
Bro.
And the only way you can turn on my TV, I lost my remote control for the TV, so
You have to click a
it
button.
has to be manual.
Yeah.
You have to go behind the TV and hit it.
Jesus Christ. Dude.
Oh.
Bro, that's like...
That was during sleep paralysis.
Bro, that's when I'm like, wow, I can't go back to sleep. So the whole night I was Googling, I was like on YouTube.
You stayed up after that?
Yeah, I stayed up.
Wait.
I stayed up after. I couldn't.
Wait. So you went and turned off your TV after?
Yeah.
So it's real.
You had to physically
was,
get
So
up.
it's real,
It was
bro.
100, I physically got up after and I stayed awake.
So sleep paralysis is not a dream. It's a real thing then. Because if you woke up during it and went
Yeah.
and turned off your TV,
Yeah, 100%.
your TV was in your dream,
It was.
but it was in real life.
It was in my dream and in real life. So it can't be.
And then you stayed up.
And then I stayed up for the rest of the night.
So you had to physically get up and turn off your
Yeah,
TV.
because my TV's remote, I lost my remote. I had to go behind the TV, press the little power button, and I was just sitting in my bed like,
Dude.
what just happened? I was Googling things.
Dude.
So it's real.
It's 100%
What if
real.
you saw the shadow, man?
Oh, my God.
You
What
saw
if
a tall shadow,
I saw
right?
a tall figure, shadow in the corner.
Do you know if it had a hat? Could you remember that?
I cannot. I'm not going to confirm that, but it was definitely a tall shadow.
Yeah. Dude, that's... Something similar happened like a week ago, like 2 weeks ago. To me, actually. Then I haven't really told anyone about this. I didn't even, because we tried to, write it off. I was in
Yeah.
my apartment with my girlfriend. We were going, about to go to bed, and I turn off the light. And so it's like this little, remote, to, turn it off.
Mm-hmm.
So we click the remote, light turns off. About 30 seconds later, the light goes back on.
Wow.
And we're like, she's like, didn't you just set the remote down 30 seconds ago, and we tried to click the remote multiple times to try to make it like, we're like, maybe you double clicked it and it just did that. So we double clicked it, nothing. Double clicked it, nothing. Then do it again. We're like, what is we're like, maybe it was like the neighbors upstairs, but it's 1 a.m. at this time.
Yeah.
We heard the neighbors upstairs walking, but it made no sense because our apartment was recently renovated. And they've been in that apartment for a long time.
Yeah.
And these were like new fans and like new lighting systems. So I really doubt that they had like one of those remotes that we had because these were like new remotes.
Yeah.
So the frequency and like stuff that it should have been on should not be working. So we had the lights literally just go off. And I swear, dude, I've been hearing like a woman talking. I've been hearing something like whispers of it. In the middle of the night and stuff, I'll just hear that, and I'm like, you got to be kidding me.
That happens to me all the time, man.
It's just like, it's like stuff that almost makes you feel crazy, you
yeah.
know?
Some people, like, you can't share it with somebody else.
No.
Because
they're going to think you're crazy.
Yeah, it makes you feel like if you tell it to someone, they're going to be like, dude, you're just hearing voices. You need to go get checked.
Okay, well, this makes me comfortable that you both just said that because something happened 2 nights ago that exactly 0 people know about, and I'm not going to talk about it on the podcast. But I do want to talk about it with you guys after this.
Okay.
So I'm glad that I'm not the only one going crazy.
Dude, it's crazy. Okay. Well, anyways, thank you, Joey, for coming on the podcast.
Thank you guys for having me. Thank you guys for having me.
Thanks, bro.
I'm still taking you guys to the cemetery tonight, by the way.
Yeah, I'm still.
We're not over that.
My pants have. I'm going to
There
wear.
goes the light when I said the word cemetery.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to wear 2 pairs of pants now. 2 pairs of underwear.
As you say that,
that's
I told you.
That's not coincidence. And no.
Jesus, dude.
I told you, bro.
But yeah, thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me, guys. Thank you, guys.
You guys, Joey's channel is going to be down in the description below, so you can go check him out.
Yes.
Feel free to subscribe to him.
All
also,
those links down there.
If you're in Los Angeles, I don't know if you have your barber shop.
Yeah, the Barber Lounge on Burbank and Whitsett.
Hey.
Come
go
check
check
us
them out.
Hey, come get us a nice face.
There you go. Cody, show him. There we go.
I'm just happy to speak to someone that's went through as much Ouija board stuff as I have, because that's very rare.
It is.
Yeah.
Especially at a young age.
It is.
Oh, man, yeah. Well, guys, don't forget to follow us on Himalaya. If you haven't followed us on Himalaya, then what are you doing?
Yeah.
Even Joey's going to say it.
Of course. Go follow him right now.
Yeah, guys.
Don't waste time. Right now. Himalaya.
Yeah.
Comment your Twitter handle on the most recent podcast. You could win $100.
Yeah.
Also, check out our Patreon.
Yeah.
And support our sponsors, and that's going to be it.
Yeah.
I hope you guys are ready.
Yeah.
I hope you guys are ready for next week's podcast because it's going to be like we haven't even filmed it yet, but we know it's going to be insane.
You talking about?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, guys, we're about to go back on another trip. Get ready for next week.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, as usual, we need to end our podcast in a very professional manner.
Yeah.
Yes.
We normally do a fart noise on 3.
Fart noise.
Yeah, is that cool with you?
Yeah,
we like to be mature, because we're adults.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready?
On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.